What's up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 42, where I'm going to bring you 5 of the best-selling print-on-demand niches that you can use to increase your sales. This week's episode was harder than usual to prep. I spent at least the last, hour and a half, 2 hours looking for niches that I was confident in that would continue to sell into the, at least next week or two, ideally. So stay tuned. I got 5 good ones for you. Let's get started. Before we get to the niches, just wanted to let you know if you want to subscribe to my channel, you can look forward to these videos this week. I'm going to do a story where I talk about how I used my Amazon merch account to pitch to a big cryptocurrency. I think they're like top 50 or at least top 100 as far as market caps go, to represent their crypto project on Amazon. And, with Amazon merch, there's a lot of selling points because it's Prime eligible. So I'll get into that in that video and tell you the outcome. I'm going to do a video on how one print-on-demand t-shirt on Amazon can make you $300K a year in sales. And I'm going to do some Etsy shop reviews. All right, we got 2 winners to announce from last week's print-on-demand giveaway. If this looks like your email address, congrats to those 2 winners. I'll be reaching out to you as soon as I finish this video. And if you stay till the end, we got another giveaway this week and a new sponsor. Also, in the description, there's a giveaway link. There's a link to my free 8-day print-on-demand mini course and a link to my print-on-demand Facebook community if you'd like to join. All right, now we got the business out of the way. Let's get into these top 5 niches. Niche number 1, this one's a little bit different. Let me build the suspense for another couple seconds. This one's a little bit different because I don't know why. I just had a feeling that there is potential not yet recognized that can be unlocked and become a major seller for people that are paying attention. For the first time ever, niche number 1 is unknown, but it's this mindset thing that I want to transfer to you guys. Like, there will be, I'm guessing, at least one really hot trend that emerges in the news cycle in these upcoming days that can be cross-niched with St. Patrick's Day. Cross-niching the major holidays with something that's trending, oftentimes in the news cycle, and with the news cycle as fast as it is, and it turns over so fast these days, it's like 24-hour news cycle, if not shorter, there's plenty of opportunities. So I want to challenge you guys to be thinking that way. If you're plugged into the news at all, or whatever your thing is, I mean, there's news for all different types of categories. It doesn't have to just be mainstream news talking points, right? But whatever your thing is, find a way. If you can get away with selling it and not get in trouble, find a way to cross niche something that wasn't trending as of you watching this video that is trending now, or that you think may trend through St. Patrick's Day. Because keep in mind, with the Prime shipping and everything, Amazon can fulfill St. Patrick's Day orders pretty quickly. So we can probably get away with making St. Patrick's Day sales for another like 10 or 12 days. And then after St. Patrick's Day, move on to the next big holiday. So Easter probably. So that's niche number 1. Now, St. Patrick's Day, if anybody's wondering, is March 17th. So you can probably make some sales through like March 10th, March 11th, if I had to guess. So you've still got some time for sure. So be thinking about whatever the next big trend is, that plus St. Patrick's Day, and you be early to the trend. Because remember, it's always more favorable to be first or second or third, whatever. You get the point. Niche number 2. All right, we got real niches now. All right, so I was doing niche research, and the vaccinated niche has been selling really well, but I noticed that vaccinated 2021 as your target keyword. So vaccinated 2021. If those are your target keywords, I think you can carve out a little bit of a sub niche pocket in the larger vaccinated niche that is more accessible and that is also selling really well. You got some BSRs here, 112K, 900K, 110K, 486K. And here from Flying Research, you can see the standard, look at that design style, by the way. I've talked about this, I feel like the last 2 weeks now, where sometimes you can design with a specific shirt color in mind, and you can use your foreground design color, or you can do a color overlay with that specific t-shirt in mind and don't offer it on any other t-shirts. So for instance, that dark gray against a lighter gray t-shirt, I know that sells really well. I don't want to say all the time, but I see people doing that specific kind of design style, very intentional, and it does generate sales. I've done it myself and kind of done a distressed vintage look, dark gray, and put it on that light gray shirt, or maybe the heather light gray, and it does well. So try that out. Niche number 3. All right, and I didn't want to just bring you more St. Patrick's Day stuff, but like I said, I was looking for niches for a good hour and a half minimum, no less than that, probably closer to 2 hours. I mean, it's already noon, so yeah, probably closer to 2 hours. And I just wasn't like super happy with the non-St. Patrick's Day stuff. I know it's late to be getting into the game here, which is why niche number 1, I was like, try to find something new that you can cross niche. But I did notice there were a lot of sales to Little Miss Shenanigans. However, the sales were really concentrated on a few shirts. So I also just wanted to say that St. Patrick's Day shenanigans in general seems to be selling well. So you can see the first one, 23K BSR, says, let the shenanigans begin. Second one, wake me for the shenanigans, 477K. Next one, 430K. Next one, 128K. And the Little Miss Shenanigans had 274K, 221K, and then 26K BSR. So these are definitely selling. I don't know why the Little Miss Shenanigans were so heavily concentrated on specific shirts and not like across the board. Whereas if you just look at shenanigans in general, plus St. Patrick's Day, you get sales across the board. But obviously you want a sub niche. So I know this is kind of it's not the best niche, but you know, I did the best I could here. And I thought this maybe represented a pocket of opportunity. The Little Miss Shenanigans, like again, there could be potential here, but I also noticed that it was being attacked pretty hard with, I don't know if it's one seller or multiple. A lot of shirts were posted, not many sales on those. They could have been brand new though. I didn't actually look at the date, but I did see like a decent number of shirts there available, but a lot of the sales going to these 3. And then here's just a shenanigans indexed shirt on Flying Research. You can see the bestseller rank. So it's a relatively new shirt. The bestseller rank is trending down pretty quickly, especially for a new shirt. That's pretty impressive. It says prone to shenanigans and malarkey. All right, niche number 4. This one says Irish by blood, American by birth, patriot by choice. So I kind of was targeting the keywords of like Irish by blood, patriot by choice. And I think this has potential to be scaled out. Right now, the Irish stuff is selling well, obviously, as we head towards St. Patrick's Day, but this could be an evergreen that sells year round. You don't have to have the Gaelic cross. I think that's what that is, right? You don't have to have that in the design. If you want to create a scalable design using something like AutomatePOD, you could put Irish on one line and then, again, just swap that out for a variable and run AutomatePOD, and it will swap in and out Irish with British with whatever else, and it'll just download the designs for you. And that way you can scale this out to make 100 designs instead of just one. I would just remove, you know, anything that identifies as Irish, like the Irish flag. So just thinking out loud there, but this is selling really well. 200K BSR, 450K, 500K, 885K. Now this is just me screenshotting the first row. If you scroll down throughout the page, what I noticed was if you scroll down, there was a lot of dispersion of sales. Like it wasn't heavily concentrated on just the top row. Almost every shirt there had a sale, had at least one, and the average BSR was probably like 800,000. So this is actually selling pretty well, and there's a lot of you know, they're spreading the love as far as like what's getting the sales. So it's not going to be that hard to crack this niche. I would project based on what I saw. So here I used Merch Ninja actually to find this niche, and you can see the BSR history there has been trending down since the 1st of February. So February 1st, it was at 400,000 BSR, and then by the 3rd of February, it looks like it dropped down to about 100K, and it's been kind of wavering in between 80K and 100K since then. Current BSR is 56,000. All right, niche number 5. Now this one, I'm putting an asterisk right now. I'm going to say it first. You may want to be careful with this niche. Now, there's quite a few shirts indexed on this, and they're all selling, but obviously Amazon Merch's content policy doesn't want you capitalizing on human tragedy. Now, obviously that can be applied to many things. This isn't even the only niche on this Top 5 Niches of the Week episode that could be considered human tragedy. There's another one that you could definitely apply that to. However, they're still selling, and this is still selling. So if you're going to go after these niches that could be associated with loss of human life, which would again be tied to the human tragedy aspect of Amazon Merch, if you don't want to risk your account, then just stay away. You don't need to go after these niches. However, like I said, when I do the research here, I'm bringing you these niches that are trending, that are selling, in this case, relatively new, you know? So this niche says, I survived Snowvid 21. And Snowvid 21, I mean, that's actually pretty clever. Whoever thought of that first. And then some of them say like Texas Strong. So I personally, like, you know, I'm in tier 200,000. Do you think I want to risk my account going after a shirt like this that maybe next week all of a sudden they do an algorithmic sweep after determining that this is too close to human tragedy since people did die in the snow as a result of the, you know, Snowvid 21? It's up to you guys. I'm just letting you know where my head's at. Like, I personally in tier 200,000 don't need to risk my account for this. I just sell super basic, like boring evergreens that sell year round. If I can make one sale a year on 200,000 shirts at $5.23 per profit per sale, I'll be doing pretty well, right? Now that's not going to happen. I'm just saying that's kind of where I'm at, where with my progression in Amazon merch. Now you got to tailor your strategy to your tier, which is why I made a course, because a lot of this is dynamic. It's not just like one size fits all. But this niche is selling quite well. It's still relatively new. I'm sure it will continue to sell well for the next week, so I wanted to share it with you. So the first shirt there, 322K BSR. Second one, 242K BSR. Third, 399K BSR. Fourth, 406K BSR. And the entire first page had made sales. So similar to that previous niche that I talked about, this is another one where there was massive dispersion of sales. It's not just like super top heavy. Pretty much everybody on page one had made a sale. Looking ahead, if you want to sell shirts related to weird date-related holidays, here is a calendar of what you can look forward to. So March 15th is the Ides of March. Maybe that's not as much of a weird holiday. Pretty recognizable. March 16th, Freedom of Information Day. March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. March 18th, Awkward Moments Day. March 19th, Poultry Day. So definitely some potential there. I don't know how well those shirts are going to sell, but hey, if you got upload slots to spare, oftentimes these are overlooked. Bonus shirts, a couple designs that I thought, warranted mentioning. This one. So now this is close to Pac-Man. So like I wouldn't sell this myself because again, tier 200K, I don't need to risk anything, but I'm sharing this because this Pac-Man style design, it sells well for every single holiday. Like there'll be one of these for Valentine's Day. There'll be one of these for Halloween. There'll be one of these for Easter. These sell well for every single holiday and they just retheme them. So I just wanted to put this on your radar. I didn't include the BSR here, but I think I pulled this from Flying Research. So it must have been selling well. So I just wanted to put this out there as like a way of thinking, like if you come up with a good niche that you think can be rebranded and repurposed for another holiday, do it, like maybe not this one specifically. I'll leave that up to you. Cause like I said, these do sell for every single holiday. You always see one or two of these like Pac-Man themed ones up there with the, the highest selling ones for the top level keywords. But that's why I wanted to share this one. And then this one says, I tackled 100 days of school. And it took that 100 days of school niche and found a sub niche related to football. So I just wanted to share this because I thought it was interesting. It's clearly selling well with 10 ratings. It's selling at $18.99. So it's a healthy $4 and change royalty. And also, I just don't get the 100 days of school niche. So I had to just share it because I'm still trying to understand it. I never wore a 100 days of school shirt when I was in school. So I'm still not sure why this sells as well as it does. But I like this. This is a creative way of putting a cross niche on it with football, which, kids in school love their football, right? All right, deleted designs, a quick screenshot from Merch Ninja, which tracks these. Again, I'm not really sure why these were pulled down. Again, without looking at the keywords, although, if I really wanted to, Merch Ninja does allow you to see a glimpse at what the listing looked like prior to being pulled down, which is interesting because once it's pulled from Amazon, you can't see it there, but Merch Ninja has basically a cached version of it in their database. So if any of these, look like you might be worried about it and you're wondering why they were pulled, you could get a subscription to Merch Ninja. They do also sponsor my giveaway every other week, and you could check it out on the removed designs tab. All right, speaking of giveaways, another giveaway has started today. You can enter at ryanhogue.com/giveaway. It's completely free. Just need your email. 2 winners are selected to win my print on demand mega pack every single week and announced every Sunday. This week sponsored by Flying Research. I actually need to fix this slide, so I'll remember to do that for the following time that they sponsor. But Flying Research, the research tool that I actually use for these videos in conjunction with some other ones. But I've been really liking Flying Research because it generates ideas that I noticed like Merch Ninja and Merch Informer weren't necessarily generating. Whereas there was a lot of overlap with Merch Informer and Merch Ninja. Like Flying Research would come up with some different ideas. So I really like that for these videos because I want to give you guys niches that, are kind of against the grain, that way you keep coming back and watching, right? So Flying Research, not Upload this week. AutomatePOD, which is print on demand design creation, automation, and All American Graphics Premium, Premade Sunset, well, not Sunset, but all American themed, sometimes Sunset style graphics for your Merch by Amazon, KDP, Redbubble, wherever else you sell. And I didn't put a slide in, but also Printful is sponsoring this week's giveaway as well. So each winner is going to win a Printful $10 coupon that you can apply to any product order. Basically just get $10 cash, so pretty good. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Quick reminder, I do have my full print on demand course. It shows you everything. It's basically how to clone my print on demand business, exactly how I do it, and it focuses on starting, then scaling, and then automating. So I try to give you exactly what you need in the order you need it, and check it out. Link in the description if you're interested. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.